Hello everyone. Today we are subtracting polynomials. We will find that after one quick adjustment, it turns back into adding just like we studied yesterday. First thing we think of is KFC. We will think keep the first polynomial, flip the operation from subtraction to addition, and change all of the signs on the following polynomial. I also want you to remember in this exercise that difference means to subtract. So they have given us a polynomial 2x squared minus 7x plus 4, and we are subtracting a polynomial 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. So what we will do is we write or we keep the first polynomial 2x squared minus 7x plus 4. Now we flip our subtraction to addition, and you see the addition sign where my cursor is. And now we change every sign in the second polynomial. The first term is 3x squared. It was positive in the original problem. We now make it negative. Originally, 2x was positive. Now we make it subtraction. We were subtracting 1, now we add 1. Just like yesterday with adding polynomials, now we set up our columns. So my first column is x squared. So please write that down on your note taker. What is written in blue is what you will write down. Your second column is for the x terms, and your last column is for number values. So we're going to take our polynomials and fill our columns. Our first polynomial has the term 2x squared. So I just moved it right here. Our second term in that polynomial is negative 7x. We're going to keep that symbol with the 7. And lastly, we are adding 4 at the end of our polynomial. Now I go to my second polynomial and I will write down negative 3x squared. Now, negative 2x, and lastly, plus 1. Now, you please write in your addition signs right here. So when we do the column method, we always add down. So if I take 2 and I add negative 3, I will get negative 1x squared. Also, if I take negative 7 and I add negative 2, I will get negative 9x. And on my last, at positive 4, add 1 will give me 5. So our final polynomial is negative x squared minus 9x plus 5. That is our simplified version of the expression given at the top of the page. Now, with multiple choice questions, you will be able to use Desmos and the slider method to get your right answer. So here we have shown that on the first line you type your problem, you click your add slider for x1, move it to a decimal that is positive, and you now get a negative 20.99 that you are going to match to. So we check our work. Right down here, I put in my final answer, negative x1, subtract 9x1 plus 5. Now, I just said that we could use that for multiple choice. It's also very important to use it to check your work if you have to do the column method by hand. So let's try one together. Number 1. They have asked us to take 2n plus 5 and subtract n minus 2. So first thing I'm going to do, please write this down, is you will write the quantity 2n plus 5. We change subtraction to addition, and now we change the signs in every term of our second quantity. So I had positive n up here. Now I have negative n down here. I was subtracting 2, Now I am adding 2. Now your paper does not have the columns on it, so the first thing I would like for you to do is write your 2 columns that we will need. You will have an n term and you will have a term of just numbers. Now we're going to fill the first position with our 2n from the first quantity. Our second is plus 5. This has come from the first binomial 2n plus 5. Now I need to fill in my second line with the second binomial. This will be negative 1n because you know there's an invisible 1 in front of the n. And my last term is plus 2. Now don't forget, in the column method we always add. So there are your addition signs. So now I'm ready to take 2n. I'm going to add negative 1n and I will get positive 1n. The numbers column, I have positive 5, add positive 2, and I get positive 7. So my final answer, remember we will not write the invisible 1 in front of the n, my final answer is n plus 7. Now look at number 2. Number 2 is a multiple choice question. So we can use Desmos and the matching technique to find our answer. Now if you prefer to do the column method, please do that, but please check your work with Desmos. So I have loaded Desmos with our problem. Whoops, that's not correct. With our problem, and we have been given the quantity 3x squared plus 3x minus 3. And we're subtracting x squared minus x plus 5. I added my slider and I chose a value of 2.3 for my slider. So now I'm matching to the value 11.78. On line 3 I have put in my answer choice A, 2x squared plus 3x plus 8. It gave me 25.48. That does not match. So I'm going to try answer choice B, 2x squared plus 4x minus 8. That gave me 11.78, which is our matching answer. So we can circle our matching answer, which is B. Now, oops, sorry about that. So now I would like for you to use this technique to complete 3, 4, and 5 on your own. So if one of the teachers would please pause the video for right now, I would appreciate it. Now we're back again. All right, I would like for you to look at number 6. This is one of the most challenging types of problems I believe we will see in adding and subtracting polynomials. Number 6 reads, the sum of 2 polynomials is 13x squared minus 2x plus 7. Well, sum means that is the answer. Next it says if one of the polynomials is negative 3x plus 6x squared plus 10, what is the other polynomial? So I need to set this up so I know what I'm talking about. It's not just straight addition. So sum means that I have gotten my answer, which is 13x squared. Let me see if I can get this to work. 13x squared minus 2x plus 7. Now please, you have to make your columns. So please make your columns. We're going to label the top of our columns x squared, x, and numbers. So we have made our columns, we've labeled them x squared, x, and numbers, and now we have put at the bottom that the sum of 2 polynomials is 13x squared minus 2x plus 7. That was my answer. They've given me one of the polynomials. Now be careful. It is not in descending order of exponents. So we want to make sure in the first column we put 6x squared, negative 3x, add 10. So now I think, okay, what do I add to 6x squared to get 13x squared? What do I add to negative 3x to get negative 2x? What do I add to positive 10 to get positive 7? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the first term of each answer choice and see if it can help us find our answer. So I'm going to take answer choice A. If I put 10x squared right here, 6 plus 10 does not make 13. So I know answer choice A cannot be the correct answer. Now, let's try answer choice B. 7x squared will go in the first place. Oh, okay, this one looks like it has some possibilities. 6x squared plus 7x squared would give me 13x squared. So now let's continue with the other terms in answer choice B. So if I have this plus x, now remember that's plus 1x. So negative 3 add 1 would give me negative 2x. Let's try the subtract 3 in the final column. Going to take away the question mark, move negative 3 there. So 10 add negative 3 would give me positive 7. So all we're doing is trying our answer choices in our column method to make sure that we get the right answer. So here our final answer is B. So that's the end of our notes, guys. Next you have an independent practice, then you have a quizzes, homework style quizzes, and then you will have an exit pass. So you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you back on Monday, and I hope everybody has a great day.